Have you tried doing the old thing a new way? Today I want to invite you to look at something from a different perspective. Often we get so into our own routines of how we show up in places, which roads we drive down, which paths we walk down, which toilet cubicle we go into at our workplace. Insert thing here. We get so used to showing up in the same way, we don't even realize we're doing it a lot of the time because it's become just a subconscious thing. But what might happen if you walked down a different road or drove down a different road, decided to go to a different cafe, introduce yourself to people when you usually have your headphones on, or just strike up natural conversations? How might that spark something different in your life? Hi, I'm Crystal Tottenham from Crystal Clear Coaching. I am here having this be the 6-month mark of me showing up every day this year on here. And the way I'm doing something different is actually, this will be the last day I'm showing up daily here. My new goal is to show up daily in some way for my coaching business. Some days that will be filming a video like this, so I'll still be doing it 2 or 3 times a week. But I want to make sure that I'm also nurturing other audiences, like maybe showing up on Instagram or finally creating the podcast that I have been meaning to create, continuing one of the podcasts that I created and then immediately meant to get back to and never did. I just know I need to do something different because I've been showing up here daily and I'm so stoked that I have done that I have made that happen, and I've been having these conversations, even if it's just me in my room and the few amount of people that have managed to actually see them so far, at least. Maybe you're watching this in the future and more people have been learning from it and tuning into themselves because they have found my content. I would love that. But I know my original plan was to show up here daily for January just to prove that I could be consistent with it. And honestly, I proved that in January. Maybe could have done February and March too. But now it's just become this thing I hadn't even realised that I didn't need to be doing anymore. And honestly, I think we all are used to overconsumption in this world. And I know for me, I don't think any of you need to be sitting here and watching 7 videos a week from me. So if I diversify that, then there is different, it's going to be more potent when I do show up here, and it's also going to mean that people that are better at just listening to things, which honestly, I'm happy if you just listen to this. I don't really point towards visual mediums very often, even though I am trained in how to dress them as a art department and costume person from the film and TV for many years. That's so not what's important here. I love that aspect of me and I love showing up artistically, but it can also distract me from the conversation that we're actually having, which I just did just right then, in case you didn't notice, by the way. And I just really am here for the conversation to ask the good questions that I've learned over the years as a certified holistic life coach. The good questions that we need to ask ourselves to overcome what's in our way to what we want, to live a life that we're excited about, that lights us up. And yeah, I can't keep putting off this podcast, but I also can't, I've got to have time for it. And I can create time. I could make time on top of my daily YouTube uploads, or I can pivot and do something different and still show up for what I want to show up for. So yeah, that's my little update today. But I just wanted you to think about how you can join in for yourself with something that's feeling a bit stagnant in your life. Feeling like, oh, okay, it was going well and I got good at it, and now I've just kind of just left it on autopilot. Just notice, like, is that what I need to be doing still? Might there be a better way I can choose to be the creator of my life and show up in a different way? Can I be proud of myself for showing up so many times that it's made me unconsciously competent at showing up? Absolutely. But we don't need to do everything always, forever and ever. We can do something for a season and have it be a success and then completely put it down. It's like, I hate the terminology that a business has failed if they don't see it past 5 years. Well, what if they served the communities they were in brilliantly in those 5 years, and then it just wasn't aligned anymore for the owners, and but they made a lot of impact in the meantime? Like, I think that is a success, personally. And then they saw it was no longer aligned for them and chose differently. So yeah, I just invite you to see how in your world things that used to be aligned might not be aligned anymore. And just notice that, again, with our curiosity that we love here at Crystal Clear Coaching. And yeah, I will see you might be in a couple of days now, because I'm not going to upload every day. But yeah, I will definitely share if I have started anything new. My podcast is called Creative Energy. It has not started yet, but maybe it will have by the time you watch this. And it is for creatives wanting to tune into themselves and ask those good questions. A lot of what we talk about here, but I will likely have episodes alternating between just chats with me to you, but also interviews with people that I find inspire me creatively, that I've known through my journeys in this world. Anyway, I do live next to a bathroom, so apologies for the background noise. But I will see you next time, and I hope you do something different that is going to serve you and realign you with what you actually want. Okay, bye my friend.